What just happened? What just happened? Yeah. Yeah, pulled up. Yo, what's good everybody? Birdman here, come back at you with another reaction video, and today I am excited to be starting a new series. This is one that has been on my radar for quite a while, especially doing the Hannibal reactions over on my other channel. The comments just left and right. I was just seeing interview with the vampire, please react to it. So here we are, and I'm expecting good things. Especially it being an AMC show I'm seeing right here. AMC stays putting out bangers, some of my favorites like The Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. I love vampires. I've actually seen Interview with the Vampire a long time ago. Like, I think it was on a VHS tape. That's how long ago we were watching Interview with the Vampire, but I don't remember too much. Excited to dive on in. I definitely heard from the Hannibal community that there's a similar sort of character dynamic as the characters of Hannibal, so I don't know what to expect. I'm definitely excited. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments your level of excitement for these reactions. If you've rocked with me before, make sure you leave a like, but we're gonna dive on in. So let's go ahead. Episode number 1, In Throes of Increasing Wonder.
There are stories out there that need to be told. There's shit out there that's just, you know, wrong.
We starting with some propaganda? Is that what we're doing? Anti-vampire rhetoric?
Honesty is not a tactic. You still want this job?
You got a lot of free time these days, huh? That's a big ass puzzle. I do not have the patience.
Yeah, hey Doc. Yeah, thanks for getting back to me. Uh-huh. Yeah,
what's in the
there's
box?
No reason to get more.
Simple answer to that. I don't believe I want to give simple answers. Real story.
Was that you? He was the one that did the interview?
Dear Mr. Malloy.
And now the vampire is looking for you.
Finds you safe and thriving, if such a thing were.
He even got the vampire voice. You just know.
The passage of time and the frailty.
Wow, look at this bridge. This looks futuristic.
Health and pride won't deter you from the following proposal. 49 years and thousands of miles removed from the room we shared in San Francisco. Stick pleasures, my full attention, and my life story. Louis de Pointe-du-Lac.
Yo, get your story out there, bro. The world needs to hear about this.
You've grown old, Daniel.
You have not.
Yeah, well, mortality beats a heavy drum.
It's kind of shaking. Does he have a...
Whole planet's having a moment, I'd say.
You have Parkinson's disease, Daniel.
That's what I was about to ask.
What does it cost, this haven't aged in half a century, killer views in all directions, anonymity? Where's your coffin?
You're standing in it.
So forgive me if I'm a little nervous.
He bit you? He bit you?
You were disrespectful.
I was high.
You was high off what? Did he drug you?
I've changed, and I too find the tapes lacking.
A do-over.
Yeah, that's what it needs. It needs a little, you know, little push into the modern world, you know?
You get to see it before it goes to print. I get the final edit.
That is not the agreement you signed.
I do my best work one-on-one.
Would you see to Mr. Malloy's room?
I'm an old man with all the triggers that come with it.
There's something crazy about his eyes. Like, look at him. He's been through some things.
The year was 1910.
Hey.
The 5th year of my father's passing.
The eldest son.
The favored son.
Oh, I already know they were being racist as hell to this to this vampire.
Decades of Jim Crow and the electrified light of a new century had vanquished any idea of a free man.
All right. If somebody get bit by a vampire and they were being racist, no sympathy, I'm sorry.
20 blocks of drinking, gambling, and gluttonous whoring created a diversified portfolio of enterprises.
You were a pimp.
What? I thought he was an investor. You went straight to pimp.
You're gonna lose your good leg running out like that.
Mr. Dulac, sir, we got bad trouble.
Well, who is this? This one of the girls he was pimping? Oh, he is a pimp.
What happened?
I bet it smelled crazy in there. Look at his face when he walked in.
He stuck it in my shit box.
I did no such thing.
So I gave him a little squirt of my catfish dinner for going there.
Oh, not catfish. She called it catfish dinner.
Get your hands off me, nigga. Louis de Point du Lac, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, Point du Lac.
Yeah, proper respect.
Oh, forgive me.
Bruh, hit him with another bottle. Smack the shit out of him.
Mind acting the maggot, driving away business. Isn't that what I pay you for?
Citizen priest.
Body is part of Christ the Lord.
Second time this month.
Oh, an actual priest? He trying to go to the brothel?
He shall come again to judge the living and the dead.
Oh, he trying to make her turn her life over to Jesus. Got you.
Tell my mind not to wait up.
I thought he was trying to get some, cool.
Listen to me, please.
I'm having a fucking night, okay? I can't have it with your food.
Oh! Oh, that was clean. Watch it, watch it, watch it. It's sharp.
Go home, else I'll bleed you like a cochon, bro.
What's a cochon? Somebody let me know.
You couldn't look weak on liberty.
Made you a madam.
Oh, Paul.
Profiting from the damnation of souls.
Let's not fuss it.
It's a family business. You better get down or stay out the way.
This is just a temporary situation until Louis can find us some more respectable business.
He was no burden. Point of fact, I loved him more than anyone on earth.
And the money goes a good way towards the renovation.
I want Father Matthias. Thank you.
Ain't got nothing to confess to anyhow.
Yeah, I wonder what he would be confessing to. This guy seems pretty on the straight and narrow.
As if rickety shacks were competition for Tom Anderson's Fair Play Saloon.
Fair Play Saloon.
Catered to an almost exclusively Caucasian clientele, which helped me separate the locals.
How'd you manage to get yourself through the front door?
Excuse me?
You know what he means by that.
Louis has a small empire of his own down the street. It gets him privileges.
Yeah, empire.
Into the new world I am.
That explains the clothes.
Yeah, man's just popped out of the coffin.
Atlantic journey by ship. Planning very carefully on settling myself.
Oh, of course.
Sazerac.
A favorite. She puts a pistol to my head.
Look, nah, he got her in a trance. That's not just regular Riz.
I couldn't move. My body was seized.
See?
My lungs.
It's his eyes. Look, he's like the freaking snake from Jungle Book.
All shades of skin. White, black, cinnamon.
I already know you like the brown sugar. I can tell.
Lestat, unpack your trunks. You're home.
He said Liberty Street's my kind of place.
A handsome man with a most agreeable disposition.
You're his destiny, Louis.
What do you mean by that? Bruh, I don't know you.
Your room is available for the next few hours, Miss Lily.
The gentleman is swapping on Louis sausage recipes, Miss Karen.
And Dewey sausage recipes. What do you mean by that? Sounds a little suggestive. Big bank take a little bank? What are we doing? Put some bread on the table.
I wanted to murder the man. And I wanted to be the man.
Sounds kind of like Hannibal to me. I might be seeing what you're talking about. I can't handle those type of mind games. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as Hannibal, but I'm starting to see something. Wait, why is he turning them off? All right, if it happens one more time, bro, I quit this job forever. I was about to say, you need to just leave the lights on. God damn. Why did that just... Oh, no, we're not just going to continue like that. I didn't think there was going to be a jump scare like that. I wasn't familiar with your game. Interview with the Vampire. Let's go ahead and, woo. Could have been a linebacker, man. You didn't even have to choose this life. 1910, I feel like NFL was going to become a thing soon.
Entirely devoid of blood. Is their theory some new kind of rat has come ashore?
Of the 6-foot variety. In front of a florist, wasn't it? We both wanted the last bouquet of lilies.
Ain't Basin Street.
But throw enough Edison balls on the facade, get a good margin on the alcohol, no nonsense madam to keep the girls clean.
Gotta keep the girls clean. That's the cost to do business.
Wouldn't you say, Mr. Lestat?
Well, I can only speak of my experience, which is, I'm sure, different in my country.
This guy is like the most stereotypical vampire. Like if you knew vampires existed, you'd be like, that guy. He's the one.
I had no partners in my barrier. 10%. 15%. Do you not know your value?
Oh.
Do you suffer these indignities for some larger purpose?
Hey, he a black man in 1910. He's just trying to get by however he can.
But to seize it, I'll need protection from the wolves.
All right. This is how he likes to talk business. I'm gonna keep it private, but at public at the same time. Look at that.
But where is the business if there is no capital?
Yeah, you ain't seen them cards right, huh?
All right, boys. Played docent to the gentleman vampire.
He had not revealed his vampire nature yet. I was being hunted.
He ain't white, he French.
Oh, that's a new kind of white, is it? French white? And Gretna takes in men like Paul. It's not some crazy person's house like
How'd that work last time, huh?
I mean, yeah, I guess I didn't really notice. He does have a lot of mental stuff going on, it appears.
Did you say, Monsieur Leoncourt?
Oui, madame.
Uh-oh. The pinstripes?
Mastiff, first flintlock rifle.
Hey, he's giving Hannibal a run for his money. He's clean, though.
Oh, you got Louis to an opera.
Uranto.
About some blind princess.
Exactly is the nature of your relationship with my brother, Monsieur Leoncourt.
Your brother's his minion. Yo, this guy could probably feel the evil coming off of Lestat.
The birds asked me to ask you. I wasn't being rude.
That's all right, Louis, madame. The birds speak for him. Writings of Assisi, Aquinas, Erasmus, all the saints and scholars. No way. We're between beatings, starvations.
Juste que cela satisfera, trois emportés dans la gorge de votre esprit.
Don't do that shit here. Not with my family.
He had to check him. Mm-hmm. Louise, go ahead and check him at the door right now. We still loyal over this way, my boy.
With my father's temper at times.
It's the humidity. It does that sometimes. Why do we have...
Don't make excuses for this guy.
You saying I got shaved?
The lie you told about leaving the opera house early. You were near weeping when the curtain fell. Dishonesty breeds dishonesty.
They sit in judgment. Paul's the only one to say it to my face, but I know my mind Grace thinking too.
You can't go to an opera like without being judged. That's saying something about them.
Nothing but broken souls around me, and the ones that ain't broke, greedy.
Should we have a nightcap?
Gotta make my rounds back on Liberty.
You must, Louis.
What do we mean by nightcap? What you got playing? He's about to bite him.
Gift.
He's about to bite him tonight.
A flower.
Oh, that flower. Yo, you try to double team her? Is that what's going on? Oh my God. Hey, Hannibal at least waited a season or two before they started the threesomes, bro. I'm just saying. This is episode 1. Oh, we're doing this. Oh.
I believe that is for the lips, Miss.
Dang.
Does Carol know you here, Liddy?
I can assure you the fair play has been handsomely compensated for the evening.
Hey, Louis, you a real one. He had to make sure business was handled before we get into the fun.
You and me usually just talk.
Why is that, Louis?
Y'all gonna have a lot more to talk about after the night.
You like to watch?
I've been watching you for some time now, Louis.
Hey, yo.
Lake back to river. Looking for my companion.
He using her to get to you. Is she gonna bite him? Is she bit? She's not a vampire already, is she? Hey, yo, y'all ain't tell me the show is lit like this. God damn, Louis, you got it like that? That's him. That's him. He did that. No, bruh, I'm telling you. What am I watching? I'm not even mad. I'm just mad that he made her bust like instantly just so they can have their time. That's the only reason I'm against it. I don't care what people do with each other. It's because he's a vampire and now they're levitating. My eyes will never unsee what is going on right now. He was in the booty and they were levitating, bro. That's crazy.
I had experiences. Obviously, I've come to embrace my sexuality.
Uh-huh.
Of course, you know that. We met at a gay bar, didn't we, Daniel?
If you're a vampire living for eternity, at that point, a hole's a hole, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna be down for whatever.
Are we? Black tar that Carly and Pedro were slinging.
So, imagine that.
Black tar?
Now, multiply it by miles. It takes an enormous amount of restraint for us, the little drink, but for the feelings of intimacy, it awoke within me.
I didn't expect to be clutching my pearls this episode. This is so intimate. She had her a night she'll never remember.
Bro, man, was not one of them. I shut that night out of my mind and turned my attentions back to life as it was before.
Yeah, he already got black people problems. Now he's gotta conceal that he's gay and stuff because that's just gonna open up a whole different can of worms. That's messed up.
Half of y'all don't know this, but these no-good boys used to shuffle for pennies on Sunday. Call themselves the...
Oh, you about to get the tap dancing? Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Altar boys come dancing every day for God.
Don't you ever disrespect. Yeah, Paul. Let's go.
Please.
We about to turn this wedding up.
My wedding day.
Yeah. Hey, they about to get sturdy. Let's go. Hey, with the quick taps, Man, I hope Lestat don't come ruin the party. He just gonna freeze the whole freaking wedding, ain't he? But nah, Lewis already warned him, don't do it with the family, bro.
It's them 3 pieces of checker cake holding you back.
Yo, I'm liking this so far, man. This is gonna be a good one, I can tell.
You still doing business with that man Lestat?
Nah.
That's good.
They got down to business, but...
He's the devil. He spoke to me without moving his lips.
He got tricks is all.
He's saying he knows. So at least you can do is be real with him.
You know, Grace needs a lot of love.
I do. Mm-hmm.
He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Like, does he not go to church enough or what?
I love you, Louis.
I love you too, baby brother.
I just remember that he punched the mess out of Louis at the beginning, bro. That was such a hard punch. Louis had to put a knife to his throat. Oh! What just happened? What just happened?
That was the last sunrise I ever saw. Perhaps the kindest thing the dark gift has given me.
I'm gonna die. They're gonna die. But not the vampire.
The vampire is bored.
You must have said something to him to make him do that to himself.
Paul slipped and fell, Florence.
She's blaming Louis for that?
You always had to have the last word, didn't you, Louis? You always had to take him down a peg.
All right, this is how we're coping? That's messed up.
Say to him, why was you even up there?
You act like Paul wasn't out of pocket a few different times. That just changed the whole tone of the episode. That's crazy.
I wait on my balcony every night. You've been avoiding me.
I have been
Miss
occupied.
Lily proved herself a poor substitute. Your brother longed for that flagstone.
What'd you say to me?
I got it, boss.
Bro, he was in your brother's head, bro. Don't trust this guy. Paul even told you that.
He would not let me.
Won't even give you a chance to grieve, bro. Like, talking about come to me. You freaky frog, man, get out of here.
I wanted to grieve alone, but he would not allow it.
Come to me.
I like Miss Lily. I need Miss Lily.
Miss Lily died, Mr. Dulac.
Huh? I can't take any more.
Said she contracted the fevers that's been going around. Blood went and dried up.
He's getting busy. He's getting busy.
Please, he's in my head.
Yes. Yes, in the booth. Yeah. It's time.
I'm giving them roof and food and dollar bills in their pocket, but I look in the mirror, I know what I am. The big man in the big house. I shamed my father. I failed my brother.
No, son.
That's what happens when you get in bed with the devil, man, you know? Like, his life done took a 180 so quick.
I lay down with the devil. All his spindly roots in me.
Is he there? Is he there? Is he there? He's there. Caught the fade.
You think God had you, Louis, in that tawdry box? Killed Lily.
Cut short that magnificent life she was living. What a tragedy.
It doesn't matter what life she was living, it was her life. Freaking creep. Oh boy. Oh boy, yep. Next. You didn't see that you needed to clean up on aisle 3, bro? Look, he's walking. Fatality. Fatality. Let's go. And just like that, I'm back on his side.
All these roles you conform to, and none of them your true nature. I can take away that sorrow, Louis, and say yes.
It's not just gonna be the little bite this time, it's gonna be the big one.
I completely forgot myself, and the barbaric scene that surrounded me drained me to the very threshold of death.
Oh, he getting up in there now. He getting up in there now. This ain't the little one. Yeah, eat on that.
Throbbing, my lips, fingers.
You don't even feel like a human anymore. Every time they have that first drink, they always go overboard, don't they? Like, bruh, chill. Like, I gave you a little bit, just enough to survive.
In throes of increasing wonder.
Here we go. Title.
The end.
Started crying blood. Oh, bro. I can't, bro. I can't, yo. What is up with this show? That was everything I was expecting, and then
multiply it by miles.
I was not expecting to get jump scared that crazy. I wasn't expecting for the characters to develop this rapidly. Like, I understand with my Hannibal fans, shout out to the Fandables. Thank you guys for coming through, and thank you for the ones who suggested this show, because it's crazy so far. But I kind of see the comparisons a little bit, but it's like way more accelerated. Like Hannibal, as far as the character development and the relationship between the main characters, it was so much more of a slow burn than this. This just went from 0 to 100, bruh, out of nowhere. And yeah, if the pacing is looking like this, I can only imagine what this season has in store for me. But yo, I am invested. I am all the way invested, bro. Like, I don't even know what to talk about for a recap. There was so much. Paul, that was crazy. That was wild. That was messed up. Lestat is just taking over. He's literally bum rushing this man's life. And I feel like we're just touching the iceberg. Like, this man is about to possibly come down on everybody, because I'm pretty sure what happened to Paul was Lestat's fault. Like, he was in Paul's head and everybody thinking he crazy. No, this man was for real in Paul's head. And that jump scare, I might as well go ahead and just play that jump scare one more time, bro. Let's do it. That jump scare got me so freaking crazy. Like, there was only one in the entire episode, but it was a good one, so I appreciate that. Don't even get me started on the scene where they started levitating. Like, why was everything so freaking dramatic? It was funny, it was dramatic, it was sad, it was everything, man. Just a bundle of freaking emotions, and that's what the best shows are made out of. So I'm super excited for this season. Oh yeah, I was looking at this. Is that supposed to be like fangs right there? It seemed like it was supposed to look like fangs.
Marius de Romanus. Never heard of him.
Mr. Depois du Lac covets the rare, where the building sways a bit.
Is this some symbolism, the demon?
Sign an NDA? I mean, is it only work, or are you and he...
I serve a god. Honor to serve.
So this guy's not a vampire.
7? But how many courses are there?
7 courses? What are we eating? 7 sounds insane. Oh yeah, it's gonna get a little messy for his portion of the meal, huh? This looks amazing, bro. I'm trying to chill on the Hannibal like comparisons, but all that food, it's giving Hannibal for sure.
To Louis de Pont de Lac. Can we turn down the music?
That music is actually... I thought that was just for the show.
Garnish of green grapes and AB negative, fresh from the farm.
AB negative.
Bon appetit.
So is that the most delicious blood type?
Bliss was merely a stage in my transformation.
This is him turning.
Which I would pass.
Lungs feel like water, your heart fire, you feel as if you're dying. Because you are. Besides in cleanliness, after I overindulged, but
those are the priests.
Is the conveniently located graveyard.
Yo, he gave that priest the meanest knuckle sandwich I've ever seen in my life. Look how freaking strong this guy is. Can we show a little respect? No, nah. I forgot who I'm talking to.
There's a spark.
He has entered the LSD phase. All right, apparently turning into a vampire feels like mushrooms. Got you.
And now, dead, could finally receive the secrets of existence.
Your ears will pick up the world like a maddening symphony. Follow my voice.
This man got all the heightened senses right now.
They were your brothers and sisters once, but now they're your savory inferiors. Oak-aged Cabernet, thick-skinned and chewy. Restraint is your most powerful weapon.
As in, don't go crazy on all these people just because you can. You gotta have some finesse.
Yeah.
Look,
Straight to the
chill.
prettiest girl at the party. It's best to let the food come to you.
Exactly. Easy target, bro. It's your first kill.
We go down to the fairground.
She says, Daddy, why is that horse walking so funny?
He's got hooves all up out of a horse. Go ahead and take that. Might come in handy. Ooh, la la. This is fancy right here.
Uh-huh. No, fancy was Louis' current place. That was...
Talk about farm. Keep your child from tears. Oh, thank you.
He came here thinking he was about to bust a sale, bro.
You, on your sleeve.
Whenever you're ready, Lou.
Yes.
I knew.
He said, we're done wasting time. The door's already closed.
The neck.
Yes.
The neck, no, you don't bite the blood.
Nice.
For our next carpet, I'm thinking Persian.
Yeah, I was about to say, you probably go through a lot of carpets this way.
The first time is the most unwieldy.
What that tastes like?
Then you'll be a natural. You come to enjoy it, its variations.
Gotta collect money from the cribs.
I have all the money we need, breathe.
After the...
He said all the money we need.
Oh dear.
He still has a life, bro. Yeah, he still has a life of his own. He's just gonna have to do more of his stuff at night. He taught him how to kill somebody and drink their blood, but didn't mention the son. Yeah, get your ass back in the house. Never mind. Try again later.
The sun gives light to everything but us. I should have told you that.
Yeah. Probably should have mentioned it.
Thrill-seeking tourists, far flung from their homes. The laissez-faire attitude of the local police force. Perfect setting for a vampire home. A vampire romance.
All right, so what else do they have to worry about? Like garlic? Is that a part of this universe? Silver bullets?
I ain't sleeping in there.
Or is silver bullets? That's werewolves, ain't it? What's going on?
Can be on top.
Coming out, you robbed a daughter of her father, to the shame of queer theorists everywhere.
I got in that coffin on my own free will. Provocation.
Grab it 3 ways, and Volpe's repelling.
What's in there?
Repel sample.
Ah! No! No!
You contemplate the life of the rabbit before you cut it?
I did like how they didn't waste any time once they got the guy in the door. Whenever you're ready, Louis. Louis said, say less.
Vampires are killers. The ability to see a human life in its entirety.
Really?
No, our book must be a warning as much as anything. These are nightmares I'm having, Lestat, not dreams. Ben, how's your arm?
You might need a proper doctor, my friend.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't put your hands on Lestat anymore.
New gaming house you're fixing on for the alderman. I want to manage it.
I think he should let him, bro. I like this guy. I feel like he's a real ride or die for Louis, man. Like, he's sitting there, got his arm broke. He ain't even that salty about it.
He wants the job so he can steal from you. Overcharge for drinks and women. Not enough for you to notice, but enough to make good extra, he calls it.
And you know that because you got in his head just now. And you gonna sit on that skill for
Vampires are kind of OP, man.
You gonna make me beg?
Yeah, share the wealth, man. Don't keep all the game for yourself.
I want you to peel away every sound until you find his heartbeat. Now hold the heartbeat. You hear his lungs leaking and flooding air?
Church says pray about it. Blood can't make me no food.
It's not cheap.
Wow.
Because I can't get pregnant.
I want sex.
She got her little girlfriend on the side.
I'll give it a moment.
Well, just go home.
It is cheating, but...
Wait, I saw a little flash just now of his house. What am I thinking right now?
A sacrifice is made when the dark gift is shared.
Ah.
You can't read my mind anymore. My unwillingness to separate from humanity was a constant.
Yeah, I feel like that's all the more reason to, you know, let people run your businesses and stuff, though.
Ties.
As long as they're not going to steal from you.
More difficult.
Damned upon to lack all the kindness for the invitation.
I don't remember inviting him, but please.
You Louis with these glasses, bro. What, you got Morpheus glasses?
Haven't heard a knock on my door. It's a half mile both ways, mama.
So it's been a little while. That's why he got so much swag about himself right now.
He's getting his fingernails done. And the glasses.
Our doc says I gotta wear them from now forward. Sensitive eyes.
Setting up your backstory, that's good. Dang, bro. R.I.P. R.I.P. I almost forgot.
Wait. You making me an uncle out here?
Who told you?
Oh, that's gonna get creepy if you keep doing that, saying what people are thinking, or just saying things that you ain't supposed to know.
Look at me, Louis.
Oh, they had a good honeymoon.
Take the glasses off and look at your baby
give me those
sister.
back. Same eyes, same me.
Different you.
She said, a better you.
It's for the babies.
Stop it with the babies. One's gonna be plenty.
It's 2 of them. New business? New partner?
You got your own personal attorney, do you, boy?
No, sir. Then I'm not an alderman, am I?
And I'm not a boy either, punk.
Well, that's only if you call it a pocket.
What are you calling it?
Fire escape. Best to drown out the business behind the wall.
Yes.
Well, you really do have a mind inside that head.
Is he gonna kill this guy? Kind of want him to.
Exclusivity.
Yeah, bright and industrious, huh?
This guy's, yeah, dead. I want him dead already.
As well.
Yes, sir.
Fire escape.
Fire escape. Your soul about to escape your body.
You truly are an exceptional Negro.
Thank you, sir. Subject verb agreement, sir. Smile, nod, yes, sir. And it was both random and unfortunate the man picked that night to dabble in fuckery.
Why'd you go to the street to start pissing?
Louis, my boy.
Yes. Yes, absolutely, bro. I don't care how many kids that guy had.
Complicated situation we got here is what I'm saying.
This was an important man in town. The police will be looking for this man, Fledgling.
That's why we got this piece here.
You need to show restraint, Fledgling.
Might want to invest in a red suit because that, how you gonna get that out? That's your boy. You put him in this situation, bro.
I don't like sleeping angry.
Not them having a couple beds next to each other, though.
For the record, if disrespect was done to you, I would have killed him myself.
Oh, yeah. Both of y'all, you gotta talk this out, bro. Don't go to sleep angry. That's a no-no.
Well, what can I do to make it up to you?
I want to buy the Fair Play Saloon. You don't want to help, I do it myself.
You about to buy the Fair Play?
Ridiculous of you to mix human and vampire business. It always ends poorly.
They ain't gonna give you bad memories about Ms. Lily.
How can I say no to you?
Mary and I continue to eat, drink, and fornicate on the house. Louis.
My man got the gold pass. I'll sell it to you, but I'm a lifetime member.
Ms. Williams.
Mr. Dulac.
Hey, catfish
And
dinner.
it was a pointless prize that I paid back every.
Yeah, make her a madam, bro. She deserve it.
Doubled nicely as a revolving door of prey.
You fellas know where I can find a Fair Play Saloon?
And he got the red suit. He heard me. Yeah, see? That's how you do it.
1912 to 1917, I made a mountain of money.
Benny.
Been so busy with work and,
Him.
you know my situation.
My situation. I love the accent, man.
Got some gumbo on the stove still. Let me fix you some.
I'm good.
Let's go. Fight the urge to kill it. Yo, time is moving fast right now. That warm-blooded baby in your hands. Like, look how pure that blood has to be the purest you've ever tasted. Let me stop.
All right, here it is. You should stay the night. I'm sure Mama would love to see it.
I would. I didn't bring my coffin over. I need my coffin.
Okay, let me just see what the heck is going on.
I no longer kill.
You drooled on the baby.
My last victim was in the year 2000. I want our readers to understand that.
Okay.
Okay. Your last human victim, because you just destroyed that fox.
Most of them are slaves to the blood. Giddy to increase their numbers. Called it the Great Conversion.
The Great Conversion? Play a little ball in the afternoon, or maybe going down to the beach, catching a few rays.
Yeah, who are these Magic Mike looking guys?
Did you eat the baby?
Or the Arab youth whose family were wiped
you
from
eat the
existence
baby?
by a Western drone.
Hey.
He didn't eat the baby, bro. I refuse to believe that.
Go to Kite Beach. It's good. Kites.
You might have a drinking problem.
Rashid.
Yeah, I took a little too much. He took too much.
Baby.
He needs to cut his family off because we're not doing any of that baby killing. Check its neck.
I was ready to tear into it. I'm never gonna get control over it.
You've been skipping meals lately.
It's my nephew.
Lestat don't care about any of that.
If you love your family, as I know you do, spare them all the pain that you are causing them.
Ain't never gonna have a family of my own, am I?
Wait, in the movie they had a daughter, right? Because it was like Kirsten Dunst. That means they're gonna have a daughter at some point?
Like trash to
As
me.
loving, as dedicated, as thoughtful, as imperfectly perfect as you've become.
And being sweet. He can be a little sweet talker when he wants to be.
I can't just pick up and go to Rome. I got a business to run.
Leave the Azalea to the capable hands of Miss Bricktop and Pity. We'll just have to settle for Rome coming to us.
Another opera.
I have a private box and I had tuxedos made.
That's all it took?
I've been neglectful of our romance.
All right. He knows how to push Louis' buttons.
He didn't choose me to be his doormat. I knew he enjoyed it when I fought back. A kind of worship on my part.
Yeah. All this man had to do was pull out some tuxedos. He was like, what nephew? Don't worry about that nephew.
I performed as his valet. Walked a pace behind him, next to him once the overture had begun.
That I most fear above all else. And that is loneliness. You take this feeling away from me, Louis. We must stay together.
Yeah, that was one of the other questions I had. Like, was he the first vampire, like, in New Orleans? Are they the only two?
How many of us are?
Yeah.
We can't be the only ones.
Maybe 100.
Total?
101.
It's a little cute. It's a little cute, but my man Louis going through it.
But the soprano was everything Lestat said she would be.
Lestat is really into it.
That was where Lestat separated man from food.
Okay. Kind of learning what makes Lestat, you know, what makes him tick.
I was moved to see he too had his human attachments that threatened to pop the bubble of our Italian holiday.
I think he's a little off, right?
He did not live in the soprano's vocal stratosphere.
And for that, he must die.
I don't understand how someone like that can make it onto a stage. Pulling talent from roadside gas stations.
Yeah, he should have went to New York, bro. He could have been on Broadway. Broadway is always on point. He got a little better at the end. He started off a little rough.
It didn't help matters that the majority of the audience didn't seem to notice. Oscillated his disdain between the tenor and the...
Yo, the crowd started applauding and Lestat was like, you guys don't know good opera.
His feet in mock appreciation. The hunt was on. Here I was, 6 years his pupil, and it was no different than the tractor salesman. And he was to be butchered for what? An offending note?
You were literally just about to kill a baby. Now you about to play the moral high ground?
He sat the tenor down, opened up the score in front of him, and sang as it was.
That's all you had to do is give him some singing lessons. You ain't gotta kill him.
E come faccio io a sapere tutto ciò? Ero nel suo serato quando la scattata.
That was...
You don't have to humiliate him.
Well, I don't say that you have to enjoy it! Kill them swiftly if you have to! You are a killer, Louis!
It's like you had fangs, you could have bit them, but you just decided to... That was kind of slick. That was kind of slick, bro.
Lestat was an artist. He had cut the man tenderly so that he could not call for help.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like he wouldn't have died that quick. That was...
Slow. Meditative.
Not you tapping him like a keg.
I listened to his thoughts as Lestat drank. I could see his life as he remembered it. Fishing boats slowly encircle a school of tuna.
Why are you choosing to focus on this?
You alone of all creatures can see death with that impunity.
And I was still very much under his power.
Squeezing this man like a juice box. That's crazy.
Lestat completely enthralled. Myself.
This is the weirdest version of the Lady and the Tramp I've ever seen in my life.
Afraid to disappoint.
This ain't cute, bro. Not that one. That wasn't it.
A shame-ridden second, a botched vampire.
At least dessert looks good. Is there blood in that?
I try to have a human dish once a week to maintain the thread.
That red sauce, I don't know. Is that strawberry or what?
What does this taste like to you?
Paste. Chalk.
This is the dessert I had after I proposed to my first wife. After I got my shit together, half of her eyebrow was blonde, like a mutt. She always dyed it back to brown. I liked it when she left it alone.
Okay. Yeah, I'm curious to learn more about, I forgot his name, but it'll come back to me. Yeah, I wonder how much all his art is worth. Ooh, that was fun, man. Like, I really like the pacing on that episode. The first episode, even though it was a little bit longer, I felt like there was just so much happening, just left and right, just something crazy was going on. But that was nice. It was still a lot of crazy stuff in that episode, but I feel like they were able to build the story a lot more, give us more insight on the characters, especially Lestat. And I just really enjoyed the overall feel of that episode. There was still plenty of death, which your boy was hoping for, man, and they definitely delivered. And at one point I thought that the fox under the cloche was going to be the most disturbing part of the episode, but no, this man almost killed a baby, and not just any baby, his nephew, his flesh and blood. Like, and so at first when Lestat was trying to get that point across to him, I was like, that doesn't sound right, but now it makes sense. Like, I didn't think he was going to be that out of control of his own actions. So I'm glad that the baby's safe. You can definitely see Louis and Lestat's relationship intensifying. They're getting to know each other and, you know, getting to know how they respond to certain situations. And they are just they're in two completely different places, but it seems like eventually, you know, now I've already been getting comments of y'all trying to, you know, coerce me into being Team Lestat. I'm not going to say I'm against Lestat in any way to this point, but at the same time, you know, I still got a lot more to see. I'm going to form my own opinions over time, but I think this episode was a step in the right direction. I was kind of weirded out when he was trying to get him to cut off his family, but now I kind of understand why. I definitely think it's the right decision to stay in New Orleans instead of just going off to Rome. We don't really need any more transatlantic travel right now, bro. I got enough of that in Hannibal. If you know, you know, but that's where we are, man. We're here, we're catching bodies. He's trained on, you know, at least the basics of how to live as a vampire. He also bought the fair play. I think that's going to be a big game changer in one way or another. So yeah, that episode was cool, man. I really enjoyed that one. They can read minds now. Like, everything's just coming together pretty smoothly, other than, you know, some of the family things. And to be honest, I'm actually really curious on what more we're going to see with Malloy, because last episode was mostly a flashback. We didn't see anything too crazy outside of the flashback, but now it seems like they're going to be building upon the modern day story as well.
The column in here about the history of this lovely square used to be called the Place d'Armes. I prefer that, don't you? Mm-hmm. The Louisiana Purchase was signed here.
All right, Louis, looks like he is not listening to him.
How they used to take runaway slaves, cut their heads off, and pike them on the iron gates as a warning.
Did they write that in the paper?
Go through, let's see.
Right, the answer is no. It's not in there.
I put you on this earth. Your purpose is to enjoy yourself.
That can't be all there is. We can eat animals and be okay. Rats, cats, cattle.
Is okay what you desire, Louis?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, what's wrong with just doing that?
Should we be more selective?
What? Only eat redheads, the humorous? Define your terms.
The worst of them.
Be like a vigilante, yeah, you know? Clean up the streets.
Every one of them is capable of abomination, even the ones worthy of admiration. Shakespeare, Brahms, this naturalist.
Okay, they're capable. That doesn't mean they're out here doing it.
They came from apes. We came from them. We should be better than they are.
You refer to them as they to get on my better side.
He's starting to talk like a vampire. A little bit. He wants to be more calculated with his kills, though. I feel him.
Just gotta hold it in. Only another mile.
Stealing from his mother for a new suit.
Petty larceny.
Starts with a suit, so maybe knocking over banks.
You gonna take this serious or not?
Wait.
So they're going through who deserves to die, who doesn't.
Oh, these stupid people. Everybody's so stupid.
Him breaks into tenements and robs them of their meager possessions.
And does that meet your satisfaction?
Klepto? The kleptomaniac gotta go.
But don't mind the shaking. I've snapped his spine. It's merely his nerves spasming.
Alright, y'all better make it quick. The street is literally right there.
Here's your criminal biscuit. See how it tastes.
Ah!
Eat. Before your reason or his heart fails us.
Okay, I mean, Louis the one that's gonna put his morals over his taste or his desires.
You're angry. I'm wondering, your night had nothing to do with ridding the world of criminals or finding some morality to buoy your existence.
But even like petty theft is not really a reason to kill.
Maybe I'm just pondering what I am.
You're a vampire.
Could you not use the word in my place of business? I don't want to kill people anymore.
A bird refusing flight. You're going to struggle.
People didn't come here to hear you jabber, Mr. Lion Court.
Well, they didn't come here to hear you play either. Otherwise, you'd be in a concert hall and there'd be fewer prostitutes.
Okay, I thought they were being playful, but he's actually roasting. I mean, of course he knows how to play. He's been alive for how long?
For our boys being shipped off to Europe. Wow. Know your enemy.
What's wrong with that man?
20 children in his lifetime, and you're sort of stuck on that wet dick zinger for the night.
Yeah, look, he about to get a little funky on you real quick. Go ahead, Lestat.
Jelly was gonna leave me high and dry in a few days, and Lestat took umbrage. What would later become the Wolverine Blues.
Wait, whoa. Hold on there. You're saying Lestat wrote the Wolverine Blues. It's not so much the minute details, Louis, rather the total rewrite that's giving me pause.
I was his complete superior, and I had been sadly cheated in having him for a teacher.
You wasn't telling the truth.
I do not consider myself abused.
I mean, usually when you're a little too close to it, the abused still loves the abuser. But you flipped it completely on its head.
Yeah, it's a completely different story now.
Half a century later, allow me my odyssey.
Yeah, all those gotta go. Go ahead, Louis. Tell it how you want to tell it. All right, that was kind of cool. When did you learn that trick?
1917 doesn't sound like it was such a bad year.
Rigged to burn. He would do his killing away from me now. Out of respect, he said, for the choice I had made. Brought him back.
But now you don't know who he's killing. That has me worried.
They would add another song to their set and work on another at night while I tried to adapt.
Just in here sucking on rats. Bruh, there's gotta be a human that you feel is worthy to kill, bro. Cause sucking on rats in the alley,
I let it happen.
It's not it.
Mr. Louis, you have to convince Lestat to keep playing.
But I did it for Louis. I do everything for Louis.
Yeah, I heard that about you too.
Oh.
I'm not a gossip.
But I am.
It sounds like you're a gossip, or else you wouldn't have said nothing.
I don't buy it.
I don't. Liar.
What do the employees at the...
Oh, there are 2 beds upstairs, or 1.
There are two coffins. That's it. No bed.
I like soft hands. I like burnished complexions.
She's down to clown.
Your blouse is soaked in shit.
I'm hungry. Think I'm gonna get something to eat.
Is the animal market still open?
Enjoy yourself.
Might find a pet store or something, my boy. Yeah, my man is malnourished, bro. There ain't like a prison or something you can like break into, just get everybody up out of there.
A dentist from Tallahassee.
Crispy.
There's a dentistry convention in town.
So you didn't kill her?
No. She has talents.
What kind of talents?
Why not? None? Don't laugh.
Don't laugh.
He trying to get Lestat to be a monogamous vampire. Good luck.
We'll be together 10,000 nights. 100,000. What we're doing is hard. Pleasures of the kill. For me. Pleasures of the good book by the fire for you.
Say he's in it for the thrill, man.
I like a little variety.
So I can fuck whoever I want.
Of course.
Exactly. I mean, it's only fair. Oh, hold on, wait. When you say anyone you want, though, it sound like he had someone in mind. I don't know. What are we talking about?
Diet and sanctioned infidelity. The Western Front started receiving American troops for
white only
many young men.
And City Ordinance 4118 required that all prostitutes of colored or black race move their business across Canal Street. The very men who signed the ordinance into law were some of my best clients.
How'd you manage it?
I gave 5% of the business to my girls. Made them all owners.
How's that help you?
How'd he put it, Briggs?
Deprived us the use of our property without due process of law, denying us equal protection under the Constitution.
Kind of Russian Bolsheviks.
Yeah, what is that? I don't know what that means. I'm not.
Help it end around. It's pure capitalism, Mr. Fenwick.
Thank you, Tom.
It sounds like he finessed. Sounds like Louis finessed. I'm with it.
Regarding the doors, that's a woman countess coin. No offense, Miss Williams.
Been called a Connie, a cow, and a bitch that ate 1,000 dicks. You want to apologize for calling me a woman? Ooh, leave your wife and make you a happy man, Mr. Anderson.
All right, I'm gonna stop calling her Catfish Dinner then. I'm gonna call her Miss Williams.
Another ordinance. You know that, don't you?
Council's not your problem, Louis. You'd be amazed at the high-powered maids supplying the military camps with cigarettes, chocolates, and prophylactic.
Yeah.
Well, 400 men over at Charity getting treatment for the clap.
I got pristine pussies walking my floor.
She said, well, my girls.
Let's choose, Louis. Win the war or fuck the whore.
Maybe he's still sideways because I turned down his 15%.
Holy Lord. Jonah?
We the point du lac.
Jonah, make it.
Oh, so they, okay, that's the homie.
Barely keep her head straight. All those kids running around tugging at her dress. So you a big shot businessman now. What about Paul?
Yeah.
Paul.
Drink one for Paul. I wish I had one. I just got water, y'all. Stay hydrated.
Hotel work and a gunpowder mill in Delaware. Look like you already rose up. About Fairmount.
Done all right.
Done all right. You own all this.
Yeah. Nigga, we made it. Getting that bread.
You ever think about those old days when we were a kid?
Lestat up there getting his freak on.
How long you here for?
Couple nights.
You think this is nice? Wait till you see my pretty automobile.
Hey, what you driving? Ooh, that's clean though. Yo, you imagine back in the day when people driving Model Ts, they're like, ooh, that's clean. I ain't seen that one yet.
I got another pair back at home.
He's a living Louis.
Why are we out in the woods?
Easy about my life, I tell you that.
And you've been blessed. Ain't aged a day since I seen you last.
Is he gonna do this guy or is he gonna do this guy? I feel like it's one or the other. Or both.
Me and my squad's all colored, so we mostly gonna be in the rear. Supply lines and shit.
Better than getting shot at for a country makes you use the side of the trench. Yeah, I got someone.
I figured as much. No ring on your finger?
Not a woman.
Don't even bring up Lestat, because he is not worried about you. He was looking dead at you while with that girl.
It's not perfect.
Again.
But we kind of have this agreement.
One of those you can drive out to the bayou?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of agreements?
He didn't even have to do all that, bro. He could have took him into one of the rooms at his business. But outside, bro? There don't be gators out there or nothing? Leeches? Speaking of leeches, there better not be no blood sucking going on. Okay, there's... Sucking was the wrong word. I'm sorry. What's happening, bruh? Felt that good, Louis? It felt that good? Hey, buddy got some skills, I guess.
He found me, you know. Grace told him where to find me.
I know, love.
He was 16. I was older.
I guess I didn't pick up that Louis was gay prior to Lestat. It's just now clicking.
No, I don't see that happening again. These affairs always flame out.
I was gonna go see Grace and the kids, keep up appearances. How about after?
Fine.
Was it raining that night?
Yeah, I got someone.
I figured as much.
You couldn't have like stayed in the car for this though, man. I'm so confused.
I got someone.
I figured as much.
Could have been dry in the bayou and wet in the quarter. It's Louisiana.
The Odyssey of Recollection.
I don't know. I feel like you would remember if it was raining out there while you was...
What did he say when he met you again, when you were young and he wasn't?
They all eventually say in one articulation or another.
Boy, you ain't aged a day.
You come around when people are awake.
It's barely dinner time. I don't want to make a fuss.
People are starting to look a little older.
The devil walks at night.
What? What did you say?
What's going on out here?
We don't.
Coming off a little hot now.
I ain't coming to see you.
Why you didn't get it?
Why y'all tripping? Oh! I'm sorry, I did not mean to yell like that.
What did I tell y'all?
But they were tripping.
There he is. There he is.
Y'all ain't worried about how he just did all that?
Grace.
And the red glasses are fire, by the way.
Grace.
Get out!
He came through like SWAT team, boy. Oh, you already know this is a Freaknik led by the king of the freaks. Okay, everybody just drinking and singing.
When we see the enemy, we'll shoot them in the rear.
What do you think? Oh, I thought we could have an orgy. You can fuck them. I can eat them. What about the
I knew it.
Kill the Huns! Kill the Huns!
I brought them back after they cut the electricity at the Azalea.
What?
Miss Bricktop wanted you to have this.
I think she's on to us.
Somebody ain't paid a bill. Closure.
Get him out of here.
Well, now that I know you have a type, I thought you'd be pleased.
Let's start.
Oh, that was out of pocket. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Single file now. Left, right, left. He said you gotta type.
Oh, joy. I'm not perfect.
I knew it. I knew you were there.
Yes.
You jealous?
Yes. I don't like sharing.
What? He did me some face and I drove him home.
I heard your heart standing!
You watched the whole thing like some creeper.
And then I watched you pull over and drain a dog and run down an alleyway for 2 more rats!
Lost my family. About to lose the last fucking thing I care about.
What in the Jerry Springer is going on, bro? He was there, and all of a sudden now he's the jealous one.
In time, Mr. O'Shea moved his business Riverside Basin Street, along with everyone else.
Oh, so you just starting with the color businesses then?
It does appear businesses run by white gentlemen are thriving.
This tedious Negro, still clinging to his Creole heritage like a life raft. There's, shall we say, a clannish majority amongst the property holders in the quarter.
Clannish? I bet they are clannish.
Dumb pimp who got robbed blind years ago. It's been the break, I'm afraid.
Yo, Captain Crunch over here starting to piss me off.
We're all in this together, Mr. Dulac. I'll be happy to buy the property back from you. Say, 15 cents on the dollar.
15 cents.
It's not about that. You think I'm gonna let that snake bite me and my people? At little grocery stores? Nickels, dimes, quarters.
So it is about the money.
Yeah, it's about the money. He got people depending on him.
Minority owners, that's a stupid fucking business plan.
Yeah. Turn it on him. I'm weak.
You put up a sign like that, you're inviting chaos. I could not stand it any longer.
What broken windows?
And I was through struggling. Rats, cats, dogs would no longer suffice.
He's found his one. He's found his one.
Man in America. Make him a vampire. Fuck with that vampire and see what comes of it.
Yeah. Yeah, pulled up.
You think I have a vendetta against you, against your race. You are the first to drown. But that's your problem, Louis. You haven't accepted your place in this world.
Mm-hmm. He's arrogant because he doesn't want to accept your scraps. Got you.
The endless supply of capital and the weird goings-on in your sodomite townhouse won't change the fact that you're a tiny...
Oh, he's about to do diabolical things to you, sir.
And that's what I am, Louis. The son.
Why's your heart beating so fast?
Hmm?
And I'm nearly one alderman on that council.
Uh-huh. You had to pick up the blick, huh? Oh, he smelled all on you, boy. Yeah.
2 daughters. And how fortunate it is that they're away. It is fortunate.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We eat those. That's not all we eat, though. You about to find that out.
Maybe I am arrogant. What are you?
That blood splatter on the face was... Louis, let's go! Yes! Yes! That was hype!
I'm very proud of you, Louis. It goes against much of my teaching, but you managed to execute it with such aplomb.
I didn't do it for me. I did it for my city, my people. I didn't see this coming.
Save that life for yourself. Did you not smile when he begged?
Maybe you saw it coming and didn't stop me.
I mean, but compare what he was doing to, like, the singer you killed. Like, that guy just didn't hit a note. You acting like it's the same thing.
Dark gift, finally. We should make this our anniversary.
That out there, that's on me.
Make this our anniversary as if y'all ain't been together like 7 years?
That's why you and me ain't ever gonna work. That's why you're always gonna be alone.
Which means he has to turn someone else into a vampire. So who's that gonna be?
Can I help you? Please let me help. Don't help. Just run.
Unaware that it was I who had brought this retribution. It was I who should pay for this sin. And then...
Damn, she's on fire. I knew we were about to lose control of everything.
A rooming house.
I just didn't think it would be this bad.
Fire trap. I could not save Storyville, but I could save her. My Claudia.
Claudia? That was a good jump. Claudia? Claudia? How was that the end of the episode? That seemed like a quick episode. Oh, how they gonna do me like that? It was just getting good, man. Oh, that is not how we wanted things to go down. What is up with Lestat? What is, like, how can you spend this entire episode just like tormenting Louis when he told you how he feels? Like, he's opening up to you, telling you how he feels, and you're just kind of like tormenting him, and then out of nowhere, like, flip the script on him. Like, what was that? Talking about, I had to watch you guys, I was jealous, I couldn't handle this. Like, seriously, bro, come on. And it's really kind of weird to see, like, Louis as a vampire with, like, moral objections and stuff like that. Like, he just wants to feed on animals. It's making him weak. He's like famished. Everything's going wrong around him. But I was definitely excited once he was able to find that human that actually deserved it, and, you know, that he actually wanted to take out the game. I don't have a problem with the way Louis handled things. It didn't really end with a great outcome, but, you know, there's still half the season. We can correct this, guys, man. We can fix this, right?
Dubai. I can't tell you that.
Can't let nobody know where you're at.
You were scheduled to have your levodopa transfusion this week. Administer it here tomorrow.
Well, I'll take care of it on
Your
my own.
doctor in New York was consulted and has given consent.
It's taken care of, bruh. So is that gonna be for the free? Malloy, you better take that come up. Trust me, Louis got enough money.
Mr. de Pointe-du-Lac will be resting today.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Like the house plant.
The interior
Wow.
designer hired was a sentimentalist. Please, wear these when handling the materials. We suggest you begin on the left.
Oh, he's got some keepsakes from the story, the time of the story.
POWs are malnourished. Their blood is bitter. It almost makes you feel sick to drink it.
Auntie told me to stay put and keep away from the door. I tried to be good and stay right where I was.
Oh, Claudia, how old is she? She gotta be like teenager.
On the other side and brought the fire back with her. I closed my eyes and waited for the fire to take me too.
So she turned into a vampire. That means she's just gonna be stuck that age, right? That sucks.
That's when the Black Angel came. And strong and fast. And he carried me like I was made of feathers. That's when I guess I was in heaven. So I waited for the pain to go away and my mama to join me.
The Black Angel.
Why would an angel cry in heaven?
More human entanglement.
And then I saw the White Angel.
The White Angel. I don't know about that one.
Daughter, you were ready to abandon our home. Now you want a third.
It's a baby trap. Watch out. I know a thing or two about baby traps. From these shows, that is.
He bit me right in the neck. And I thought, what a strange thing for an angel to do.
She sounds so innocent too. This is gonna be weird. Like everything's about angels and stuff. You know that she's definitely a church girl. And now she's a spawn of Satan.
Angels were really hell demons. But seeing as Mama died, I decided to make the best of it.
Okay.
You got some of your own I can have?
Time to teach someone else how to hunt now. Teach her about the sun early on, please.
What is that?
That's the incinerator where we burn the...
We'll get to that soon enough. We can hear people's thoughts.
What?
It's true.
Prove it. What am I thinking now?
Can't do it.
I can't.
So you can hear me, but he can't. That make him the dumb one?
What's funny?
He makes you. He can't hear your thoughts anymore. Just like a human.
Her eyes, oh my God.
No.
Her eyes are way cooler than the other two.
I'll teach you. Just like I taught Louis here. But not if we're going to have family secrets.
We're a family?
Yeah. But with no secrets.
It's gonna be so toxic. I can tell right now. It's already toxic.
So I'm supposed to kill him?
You don't have to. There's always the birds and the beasts.
Or you can endeavor on an experience that feels like eating syrup while riding on
Lestat said we're gonna cut all that animal business out right now.
Looks like she takes after me.
Tremendous. Fortifying myself for an evening of swan hunt.
It's so messed up because they're just seeing a little girl. They're not expecting to get mauled by a apex predator.
Young girl? Where your parents are just out?
She's just out there singing like any other horror movie.
Claudia! No! Don't!
Yo! I like her style. Hey, the staring and singing was a nice touch. Yes.
That she takes after?
Don't eat cops.
Gotta listen to your elders when they're talking.
Well, no one was looking.
I'm hungry.
You know, young lady, metabolism is permanent now.
Oh,
I'm hungry.
we should have thought about that before we turned her. Bodies are about to be dropping.
Sleep is what she needs.
Sedation is what she needs.
She'll settle.
She's already doing it. She's already.
You suck them like frog legs and burn them like trash. And the things I used to eat, I don't like so much anymore. Me and Uncle Les have a nickname for it. Kill juice.
Kill juice? She calling him Uncle Les?
Claudia!
I'm coming!
We
We got rules, little miss.
Rules are fools, Daddy Lou.
Keeping you safe, Lil Wave.
Uncle Les and Daddy Lou. Oh, get her own coffin.
Not.
But I don't know, you might have to keep an eye on her. She liable to get her ass up, I can tell.
When I'm tired, I'm not so kind.
Where are the vampires at?
Une fille curieuse.
They speak in French. They gonna fight now.
I love her enthusiasm for life right now.
Bonne nuit.
All right, cute little family, I guess.
Good evening, sirs. Lost in the family?
Oh, child. Can't nothing be done?
We trying to.
He trying to make a backstory.
Thought of going home to God.
I could take her measurements, so.
Yo, got this man thinking she dying.
It's so soft.
Something ain't right here.
Can I get this one, please? Please?
Oh my God.
Locked in tight, wrapped in pink satin, and Daddy Lou's feet ain't in your face.
Yeah, that's nice.
Me, my pen, my brain, my heart.
She need her own coffin, but that coffin salesman should just smile and nodded, bro. He would have been way better off.
Uncle Les got secrets. I thought we weren't supposed to keep secrets.
Sometimes old people don't like talking much about the past.
Either that or he's being manipulative. Lestat does like to keep a lot of secrets.
How does it work? Love between two men.
Yeah, she was probably raised that was an abomination.
You ever let go?
I used to. Uncle Les does sometimes.
Is that what he's up to when he goes out alone?
Nah, he's
I'll say he better not be. He talking about he jealous. Damn.
You can kill quick and painless, or you can get extravagant. Times I gone a little too far myself.
He had some fun with the alderman. he definitely did.
Fire in your house was a consequence. It came about because of one of my kills.
At least Louis gets to have a family again. You know, he pretty much lost everybody in his life outside of Lestat.
I thought Louis was your god.
Do you have what you need, Mr. Malloy?
A cure for Parkinson's?
How is your reading coming along?
For a killing machine, I kind of like her.
Okay, why? I need to know where she's at, and I need to know where Lestat's at in present day.
Dear new diary, nice to meet you. Even if we're not one. I have my own room now.
It's crazy. She literally.
Daddy Lou can be smothering just as Uncle Les can get crotchety and well.
Ooh, that's real vampire style now. Okay, that's some real Dracula shit right there. It's crazy that she has so many thoughts in her head that she just goes through diary after diary like it's nothing.
Still, you wouldn't believe how time flies when there's people to eat and money to spend. I love it.
This is her birthday party?
How old are you again, Uncle Les?
160.
159.
159. He getting sensitive about his age. He had to correct him. All right. At least it's not as toxic as before Claudia.
I prefer you like that.
And all the easy times stopped.
Dang, whoa, wait, what? What? Don't tell me the mom.
I didn't know he had a mama.
Oh, man. It's like, I don't like how she treated Louis after the thing with Paul happened, but when she was seeing the devil in his eyes, she wasn't wrong, right?
Girl's an orphan. Adopted her off of Liberty Street. Did right by it.
You think you and her uncle are the right people to adopt an orphan?
Sure I'm gonna be able to make.
Oh, I forgot after that last encounter, Grace don't rock with him.
Was wondering why I got an invite this time.
You don't need it. You haven't needed it for years.
Make you proud, yeah?
We can pay you in installments.
You and your white dad are doing fine in the quarter. But can't pay you what it's worth, and you don't need the money.
Yeah, I'm leaving with something, though.
You forget what I did to that door, Grace?
Yo, he busting the door, waving the faux.
Claudia has expressed an interest in going home.
It is late for young.
The smell is awful.
Wakes were invented in places where it snows.
I had the papers drawn up.
Wow, he said run me my money.
But Uncle Les said I behaved just fine.
Putain de merde, steer.
You got this girl driving already.
You can still smash your pretty little head and it take long months to recover. Eyes on the road.
Here's a treat I think you're ready for. This is what the meat calls a lover's lane. And by my estimation,
all people up there getting busy.
How 1 + 1 becomes 1.
Come out here to do math?
Are we trying to teach her about the birds and the bees? Cause she's...
It must be most ferocious.
All right. Yo, they about to get caught lacking so hard. Claudia, don't look at what they're doing. Just kill them. Yo, don't look.
You gonna stand there watching, little girl? Where's your mama?
Did you just crawl out of the swamp or something? Oh!
Yo! Oh, shit.
She's with me.
Yo, Lestat a player, bro. He be killing the hoes, but he be doing it like with Riz, man. I don't know what it is.
I gotta practice killing both the 1 and the +1 at the same time.
You took her where? She's a prodigious killer. Why you want to limit her is beyond comprehension.
I don't know. I like Claudia's style though, man. She got like a young Harley Quinn sort of vibe.
I've been 18 for 7 months now. And it's time I started acting like it.
Oh, time is moving like that? That's why he took her out there. I was like...
Look at you. I don't recall buying that outfit.
Jumped a girl in between speakeasies. I wear better though.
All right, she could pass for like 18.
I'm gonna tell Uncle Les you talking to me this way.
They grow up so fast, don't they?
So handsome. It's adorable. Look who fell into her mama's closet. Darky playing dress up in the dark.
Oh, she got haters already? She just stepped outside. Yeah. She freaked out the horse.
You all right?
I thought the flowers might bring me back a bit.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
Oh boy, be careful.
Diary, his name is Charlie. He's got veins like rivers.
See, she's
they
already
flow right down his arms.
You and I back there?
She already looking at his veins. Charlie, be careful.
I don't know what spooked old Jones in here. You said 1132 room, yeah?
I want to know what his laugh sounds like when it's all the way.
Yeah, bring him home. You can have him, and then Louis will eat the horse.
Oh.
Be a nice little family meal.
They know I can take care of myself.
He almost got trampled by a horse.
I want to know what his tongue tastes like.
God damn. It sounds suggestive, but you know what she really means.
I'm not gonna say it again, Missy.
Yo, I did not expect to smile this much this episode, man. Claudia is so freaking cute.
Look up. Look up. If he looks up, likes you. If he doesn't...
He gonna look. Yeah. Charlie's about to get bodied.
No running.
And she gonna think she's doing it out of love too. That's the craziest part. I wanna see what his tongue tastes like.
I finally got a few secrets of my own.
Who's Charlie?
Oh.
Claudia, are you blocking me? This is your father speaking.
But sorry, no one's here. Oh, that look good. God dang.
Just trying to make it last. Is this what you always do for a first date? Take girl out for some ice cream?
Whoa, Claudia, this isn't...
What?
You're cute, but
I'm what?
young.
I'm 19.
Shop must have closed down when you were but a baby.
I wasn't a babe.
Oh boy. Here we go. Yo, bro. That horse about to witness some things one way or another, bro. I don't know what it's about to be.
Wait for me.
I'm tired.
I blame Lestat. He done exposed her to all this heathen behavior.
Give you a little longer.
And Charlie's such a freaking gentleman, man, and he's gonna end up dead. I could just tell.
You're an angel.
The first thing she noticed about him was his veins. She's just kissing, right? She just kissing. Oh! Oh, shit!
Hannah, I feel loose.
Yeah. Now you gotta burn his ass. What do you think happens? You've been here before.
I was, and he.
Dang, bruh.
And I bit him. And now he.
It's easy to get carried away when you're young and in love.
And now you get no more flowers. Congratulations. No more cute notes. No more ice cream dates.
You can. You did it to me.
It's too late.
Is that? You drained him dry.
And not the way he was hoping for. Let me chill, bro. Let me chill. Bruh! It's like I saw this coming, but somehow the way it happened still took me by surprise.
Stop squirming and watch. His face as it melts. This is why we never get close to mortals. Sooner or later, they end up dead.
Yeah, he's trying to desensitize her. It seems cruel, but I mean, the way she acts, she needed that snap into reality.
Session 4, Louis de Pontelac and the child vampire Claudia. Where were all these diaries in 1973?
Scattered.
Bullshit.
Claudia was everything. I loved her unconditionally.
Right.
All the noise.
Claudia got bodied.
The simple joy of her hand in mine.
You had a daughter.
And if you were to come across their diaries and learn how and when you failed them, would you share those failures with a brash young reporter you met at Polynesian Mary's? Where have you reached?
1923-ish. Her date with Charlie.
So yeah, bro, time was flying. I blinked and she was an adult.
Charlie's death ushered in one of the darkest eras in our lives. Delicate household was shattered.
Wow.
The fantasy of happiness burst.
Damn, we just got this happy family. It's about to burst already.
But yes, that's almost certainly what she felt like.
Never works out great, you know? You can't fix a bad marriage with a kid. It's just gonna make it worse.
Should I have done? Tucked him into the coffin with her. She was already broken-hearted and you burned her first boyfriend. She's the one who killed him.
You'd think a girl whose mama died in childbirth.
All right,
whose
Claudia.
daddy gave her away to a mean old auntie who died in a fire but came back by the blood magic of 2 demons. Well, you think that girl wouldn't know what funny was. But you'd be wrong, diary. 14-year-old baby doll body as her mind
Okay, she was 14.
19. How does she even get up in the morning?
Dang, don't do that.
I'm doing just fine. And how do I know that?
What she about to do?
'Cause the first man I killed called me the devil. Ever loving this world. Call me an angel.
You seriously think that's the last boy you're gonna love?
So much more fun out there to have. I'm just getting started.
So wait, what is she trying to accomplish by this? What is that gonna do? Or is she just like trying to she trying to punish herself, or is this like she just wants to feel something sort of thing? I don't know how it works. Admittedly, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But that was a good episode. I got a new favorite character. Yo, Claudia is so freaking entertaining, and she didn't let anything from her past. I mean, her family died in a fire. She got turned into a freaking vampire. So it's like that none of that took any of her joy. She's still very happy-go-lucky, constantly writing in her diary. even when she's dealing with all of this dark stuff of learning how to be a vampire, she's still doing it with a smile on her face, constantly laughing. And she's by far the funniest character in the show right now. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying having her on the show. I thought she was about to end herself just now after one episode. I was like, there's no way she's about to do that. But Louis already admitted she was basically a band-aid for, you know, a bad marriage. So it just seems like things with Lestat's gonna get worse before it gets better. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of salty at Lestat when he brought her to the, you know, the place where the lovers meet up. I didn't think that she was that old. I never really know how fast time is moving, you know, so I didn't know that she was actually would be considered an adult at that point. But even still, like, I just felt like Lestat was moving too fast for her. Like, he tried to hit the gas, and, you know, he always tries to accelerate people into this vampire lifestyle. I honestly wish it probably could have went a little slower. Maybe the stuff with Charlie wouldn't have went down the way it did, but I'm pretty sure that's why Louis kind of sees it as her being a band-aid for a bad marriage. Like, they just have two completely different styles, and now they got two completely different parenting styles as well. So I don't know what's about to happen. It's very interesting to see this little family dynamic. So I'm having fun. I appreciate you guys for pulling up once again. Make sure you guys leave a like and a comment, all that good stuff. Help me out with some algorithm love. Check out the Patreon for some fun and some exclusives and early access, all that good stuff. But I am out of here, y'all. Make sure you guys be safe in these streets. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace, y'all.